Good morning and happy Friday to you. I'm meteorologist Matt Jones. We're going to keep a close eye on the radar for you this morning as we watch a complex of storms developing north of the Arctic that could work its way south as we head throughout the day today. So could get rather active, at least across parts of our area. Storms are possible today. Some of those could be on the strong to severe side. And then behind all of this, we got a real taste of fall on the way, especially by next week. Wait till you see the forecast highs. We're going to see a complete change in the pattern. This is really something that we haven't seen since the spring across the Arctic. So get excited for that if you're not a fan of the hot conditions. But let's talk about our storm threat though first. Starting off this morning, and again, already I'm tracking some storms up to our north. It's kind of a complicated forecast here. Some forecast models bring in this big complex in from the north. This new forecast model run that has just come in this morning now says that we might not see much at all this morning. So again, there's been kind of a back and forth with those forecast models, and that's why we still have some uncertainty in the forecast this morning. Regardless, I'm going to keep in a chance of storms out there just in case, but we do have that potential of storms moving their way in from the north as we head through the morning hours. And again, this latest forecast model run really not showing much throughout the day today, but prior runs and other forecast models that we use behind the scenes do suggest that we could have a fairly active afternoon. So obviously, there's still some uncertainty there in that forecast. As we get into tonight, there could be another round of storms developing, and that could push its way through by tomorrow morning. In fact, this could be the biggest round of all. There's 4 a.m. on Saturday, and we could see some widespread rain across the area along with some severe weather. This would actually be some good news for us, though, because we obviously need that rainfall. And those scattered storm chances will continue all the way into Saturday morning here. I think by about midday on Saturday, though, most of that activity pushes to our south, and then we should see more sunshine and some quieter conditions returning by Saturday afternoon. So the Storm Prediction Center has placed a good chunk of the Arctic underneath a slight risk of severe weather. That's a level 2 out of 5 on the scale. That's for today and tonight. And as far as the threats that we're talking about here, not really concerned about a tornado risk. I think damaging winds going to be the primary concern. Could see gusts up to 60. Also the potential for some large hail with some of those storms. So here's today's planner. And again, there's that chance we get a round of storms earlier this morning that'll last through midday. Might get a bit of a break this afternoon, and then we could get another round overnight tonight. And temperature forecast today, very, very tricky. If we don't see any rain at all, we could actually still be up near 100 degrees today in Shreveport. If we do see more storms, highs might be only in the low 90s, so still some uncertainty in that temperature forecast as well. For now, though, going with a high of 95 today in Shreveport. Cooler to the north and east where we have the higher rain chances, 87 in Hope, 87 out in Homer, Minden 90, and then back into East Texas where we don't really have much chance of rain at all. That's where temperatures are going to be much hotter there, still near 100. And even with the chance of storms, we still have a lot of humidity, so that heat index is still going to be a bit of a factor today. It's still going to make it feel like it's at or above 100, but not quite to advisory level, so we really don't have too many heat advisories out there today. Then behind all of this, long-range forecast charts indicate a big shift in the pattern, and look at that. We have some cooler air on the way. In fact, temperatures could even be below average across our area over the next 6 to 10 days. That is quite a dramatic change. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So about a 50% chance of storms today, and again, those storms could happen really at any point throughout the day. They could linger into early Saturday, and then it gets cooler over the weekend. Highs only around 90 Saturday, Sunday, with overnight lows only in the mid-60s. Another cold front moves in next week. That's an even stronger front. That'll bring additional rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday. And check out those highs. That is going to be incredible. Low 80s for highs Wednesday, Thursday, with overnight temperatures dipping into the low 60s.